One day, when you least expect it, a squirrel is gonna run a marathon. And they're gonna win. Welcome back to Elden Ring. Welcome back, guys. Surprise! It's Elden Ring today. We don't usually play Elden Ring today, but we're playing it today because I'm going on vacation next week. So we have 3 more streams before vacation. And I would really like to kill Malenia. I would really like to do that. And I feel like we can. We're so close, kind of. We're getting there. Oh yay, more Elden Ring. Hi Slappy. Hi Bonch. Hi Orium. Hi Real Superior. Hi Charles Snow. Clearwing. Hi. Bless you, Clearwing. Bless you. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I was on the fence. You think I'm stuck? Hi Loddles. I mean, I've been stuck. I feel like in Elden Ring, I've been stuck. I'm too stubborn to change my strategies. I want to just learn how to do it instead of changing my strategy at all. Well, if it isn't your favorite streamer, Sophie, how am I? Hi, spicy little monkey, what's up? I'm good. I fell on the wrong side of the fence, the side with feral dogs. Hi, Slappy. Well, I said hi to you already. Hi again. So yeah, because my thought was I have 3 more streams until vacation. There's like a game that I was thinking about playing that's like shorter. But I feel like if I do Elden Ring, 3 more Elden Ring streams, what game was it? I'm not gonna say that. I feel like it's a game that not a lot of people have heard of. I hadn't heard of it. So I was gonna play it, even though I'd never heard of it before. No. But yeah, we'll play that at some point, probably. I'll leave it in my back pocket, but I wanted to just play Elden Ring today. Elden Ring for the culture. Are we giving Malenia the business tonight? I'm gonna try. We're getting close. We're learning. It's just the second phase that I'm still learning, and you don't get a lot of opportunities to mess it up. Find that ring, get some bling. Hi, too cute. Good luck. Thank you. I want to do it. But yeah, we're still using this build. Although one thing before we go in there, we got to change our hat. We need a new hat. We need better energy. We need new hat energy. I don't know. We could do this. I mean, this isn't bad. It is a maiden fillet. This one looks good. Become Elden Queen. We could. There's this, which is horrific. Just very horrifying. That's creepy as hell. Uvatronic, hello. You think there's something permanently over Gundred's head? What? What's permanently over his head? Flies? That will scare Malenia. Should we go with this one? This tikka masala is burning your mouth. I do love tikka masala, but it can be very spicy. That's a leper mask. I have this. I have this, which has a bunch of skin on it. This is like a skin cape. Elden Ring on Tuesday? Hi, D-Cheeks. Yeah, I decided because I'm going on vacation, there's 3 more streams, that we should try to kill Malenia before I completely get out of practice. This makes up for the skin that's missing on the top of his head. That's true. Aztecs and Mayans wore human skin sometimes? That is awful. I don't know. I don't know what we should pick. There's this. I do like this one. This kind of looks like a big fez. That is awful. It is. Human skin. There's this. But then you can't see that the top of my head is missing. Do you see the thing over Gundred's eyes? You can see it now? What do you mean? Let me switch back to what I had. I forget what I had. I had this little, the fez looking one. over the eyes? Oh yeah, that's he has an eye patch. He's always had that. This thing? Or are you talking about something else? Yeah, he's always had an eye patch. When he had eyes, it was important. But now that he doesn't have eyes. I do like this one. Does this affect our roll speed? No. I think this is... I like this one. We've used it before, but I really like it. It's really fun. You forgot, sorry, you just forgot what he looks like? Finally? D Cheeks, thank you! The Pentective! I've been waiting for somebody to zoom that one in. That's like perfect for that. Thank you, D Cheeks. Okay, let's do this. You thought my character was just ashy? Is that just hair? We don't talk about the hair, okay? That's a powerful grin. It was a good moment. That was during the Skyrim streams. Take that! Oh, that's good. Snap! She didn't snap! Girl, you're supposed to snap, okay? She did not snap. Oh, also, I'm curious if anyone tried my builds. Cause, ooh, that was good. Dude, look at me. I'm curious if anyone, tried it. And if they liked it. Did I release the save file? I didn't, because I can't, because my game has mods on it. But somebody made one that you guys can play. Woohoo! Man, it's nice when it goes well. It makes me feel good about myself. And then it just ends in tragedy. Kevin, hi! Noodle, hello, Yearsy, hi guys, nice timing. Okay, I'm waiting for waterfowl though. I'm being a responsible pet owner. Natural Beast Bay, hi! Hey guys. Yeah, I keep getting clipped. I didn't used to get clipped. But it happens to the best of us, I guess. Ooh. She caught me. She's mad now. I'm sorry, Malenia. You're just gonna have to be mad. Okay, I don't make the game. Oh no! Oh, okay. That's the one thing I can't do anything with. Oh well. Galactzool, hi Trip Mix Speller, hi guys. You thought I beat Malenia the first time and laughed at how easy it was? What are we doing back here? Dude, this is still my first attempt. I haven't even attempted her once yet. So, don't worry about it. It is easy. I know it's easy. Elden Ring stream? Yeah. You started using the Moon Greatsword, and you find it so much better than the old Bloodhound, and you love how it can charge with R2. It makes fights a lot easier. You hate it when she just becomes a Beyblade. I mean, when she does it when she's a couple feet away, it's fine, but if she does it like right on top of me, there's not a lot I can do about that. Although she wasn't past the point where she should usually do it, so she kind of did it early. Which is fine. Early bird gets the worm. So she's being responsible or something. Is it responsible to get the worm? I don't know. Responsible birds. Ooh, that was nice. Okay. Come on, Malenia. Come on, girl. Let's get out of here. Please. It's you or me, and it's not gonna be me. So, it's you. There we go. Malenia, no. Stop. Bleed? Wait. I wanna get the bleed. Ah! With bloody slash. It's gotta be close. It's gotta be close. Although she could waterfowl me. She could. I would be so sad if she does. Come on! Okay. Fine. I thought that the bleed was like right there, but it's not. It's okay. She gonna waterfowl? I don't know. Bless you, Yearsy. 6 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, see, I've gotten better at this. It's just... it only takes one mistake to ruin everything. And that's hard. No! Okay. Should I just, like, go for the kill? I feel like she's gonna waterfowl me. Yeah. She heard me say that. She was like, you what now? What were you planning? Huh? Oh, come on. Get out of here. That's enough. Okay. Okay. Imagine if you could summon a boulder to block waterfowl. Yeah, just drop a giant rock on her, sweep the leg. Body blow, body blow. I'm trying. You've been sitting in your thinking chair, and yeah, Malenia has to go for good. She's gotta go. No mercy. I'm gonna try. I just don't know. I just don't know this phase very well. So it's hard because I really... doing it this way really relies on me knowing every single thing that she might do at any second, and I just really don't. I really don't know that. See, could I have poked her there? Like, I don't know. See, sometimes you can do something with that. But then she can do that at any point. That's good. Hold still, hold still. Okay. Can you stand still so I can bleed, make you bleed? I don't know. This is good. Oh, but then she does that. It's not fair. Bleed, come on. You gotta be close. Bleed. God. She's really resisting the bleed. Bleed. Did she do it? She did it. It's not really worth it. Run. I'm holding. Okay. I was holding run and holding the stick back, and I even did it twice, like initiated it twice, and my stamina was full, and it just didn't happen. That was frustrating. Blade of Michaela. Hi, Fluffy King. Luffy King, hello. I was doing really well. I know, that's why I'm mad. Detective Mo. I was only a week and a half from retirement and was afraid to go to work because all detectives die 3 days before retirement. Instead, I fought Malenia to the chagrin of the viewing public, especially Slappy, the crankiest of all detectives. We're getting good. This can only mean from now on you're gonna get super close. Yeah, and not win. Because that's like my MO. Like, if a detective was investigating me, they would be like, let's look at the body, let's see. Oh, this person's just almost dead. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm actually okay. This must have been Sophiga. She never kills her victims. And he's like, no, I'm good. You can not investigate this anymore. And he's like, shut up. I'm investigating this. I'm just gonna leave her with like 1 health. Get out of here, girl. Knew it. Okay. Ooh. See, that's good. I like that. She's gonna waterfowl again though, right? I mean, that's the usual rules. Sometimes she just doesn't give a shit though. This character is based on the torture of her being cursed with rot and incest. She might as well be a hillbilly. On Wrong Turn. Forsaken Stranger, kick her in the balls. You know, I haven't tried that. But I will take it under advisement. Okay. I'm still so salty that the run didn't work before. Oh, I pressed roll twice, and I only rolled once. That was almost very smooth, and then it was not. A viable strat if Malenia actually had balls. I mean, look, a swift kick is a swift kick, okay? We can try it. Just, I haven't tried that. I gotta be honest. Ovaries then? I'm gonna kick her in the ovaries. It's gonna be a difficult one to pull off, but I think I can do it. Oh, but I'm pressing roll. Okay. I think I'm pressing it too quickly, like close together, so it only goes off once. I'm not sure. I don't know. Gotta get out of here. It's waterfowl time. Malenia? I'm not fucking with that because I know you're gonna waterfowl me. Parlian, hello. I'm sure it would still deal me damage. Yeah, if I gave her a kick in the ovaries, I'd probably like kick her metal hip and break my foot. Oh, that was not the right time to do that. That was weird. Okay. Alright. Just catch me. It's okay. Oh, okay. Wait. Or don't. No, that's fine. She's gotta be close. She's gotta be close to a bleed. She's also, I think, ready to waterfowl again. Don't waterfowl. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it now, though. Okay, we're good. Maybe when I get her past half health, I should not wait for it anymore. Maybe I should just try to rush her second phase. I don't know. Not fuck around. Like it's not worth it. Bleed. Oh, come on. I thought she was gonna bleed and I was gonna get her in second phase and be so cool. Should have been more cautious. I do that circle dance to mock Malenia? Oh yeah, I do. It's my favorite thing. Almost cool, I know. You could imagine her leg being a cannon, but not her hip. How's the water? It's good. It's good water. It's great. Very hydrating. I should equip the blue dancer charm if I have it. It'll help a little. Oh, well. Oh, well, since you mention it. I should probably point out I'm not using any talismans that help me. I mean, these arguably, maybe, but also not really. And then these two don't do anything. So. How's it going? How's the old circ? How was the old circ? Oh yeah, I went to the circus this weekend. I used the talisman of anemia, pretty much. Did I see any clowns? There were clowns. The circus was really fun. I went to the circus with my mom, and it was all bug themed. So they were all dressed as bugs. And it was fun though. See, that is so like cool, but so not worth doing. It's like so risky to hit her once. But yeah, the circus was fun. It was nice. We had really good seats. Dude, run when I'm holding the fucking run button. I can't with the run in this game. I should wait for waterfowl. Or not. Don't do it right now. That was like the one thing. Should have turned that down. Okay, anyways. You once thought you went to the circus full of clowns. Turns out you walked into the mirror store. Dude, you just got yourself. Glad you had a good time. You want to go to the bug circus? Yeah, there were guys in like grasshopper outfits and they were jumping around on a trampoline. There was... I'm trying to remember the different bugs. What shirt am I wearing today? It's just a blue shirt with some words on it. Was it Cirque du Soleil? It was. My mom have been to that one a few times. Over time. Okay. Nope. Waterfowl me, okay? Okay, Malenia. Okay. Well, you can do it now. I think she can do it. She might just be on the line. Ah! And she's over the line. Blue? It looks gray. It's like a it's blue. It's like a blue-gray, but I'd say it's more blue. It looks a little less saturated because of my green screen. It desaturates certain colors, but is this a green screen thing where it's messing the colors up? A little bit. But it is kind of... I'm looking at the stream and it is similar to this. You heard that was cool? Cirque du Soleil is cool. It's like all people. Like there's no circus animals. And they do a lot of acrobatics and contortionism and all kinds of stuff. Trapeze. That should have hit me, I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. You want? I bet I don't even have dark hair. The colors are a lie. I mean, the camera does change how I look. Especially with colors. I try to have it all kind of look correct, but I'm not a professional camera-er. Whoa. That was weird. But it was fine. Oh my god. Stop doing things for like 1 second. Girl, please. Thank you. 1 second. For 1 second. Oh god.
I am Malenia.
Ah, and there it is. Steven, Elden Ring Tuesday. You feel conned? I'm sorry. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the people that feel conned. This is the true Figa. Yeah, I actually, when the face is on, that's actually just how I usually look. I actually typically shrink down my eyes and mouth so that they actually fit on my face for streaming. It's an illusion. But yeah, I'm going away soon, so I wanted to just play Elden Ring and hopefully get Malenia before I leave. How tall is real Sophiga? I don't know. I mean, I've definitely mentioned it before. But I feel like you guys couldn't really guess that. Where am I going? Just away? Pee pee poo poo? Hello, welcome. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. Nope, we're too close. Okay. Trig, 6'3". Close. Also, I have flights left, too. Going away soon means jail. Yeah, guys, I'm going to jail soon, but I'll be back. Can reach the top shelf. What's real Sophiga's reach? I have pretty good reach. Like, I don't have any trouble at the grocery store. So, I don't know. There's that. You knew this was gonna happen after the Pikmin streams? What, that I would be arrested? Why, 'cause of Pikmin? Getting arrested 'cause of Pikmin? I did not mean to walk that way. I just was literally walking the wrong way. Why am I being arrested? Apparently for playing Pikmin. Gorilla Warlock, hello! Hi, how are you? I abused my workers? Okay, that's true. Yeah. Well, no. I just didn't let them form a union, which is better for the workers. Of course. What's Pikmin? Pikmin. It's a Nintendo game. But the height question, I am 5'6" and some change. That is the real answer. Get her! Oh, I got a stamina. Okay. That is fine. We will get more stamina. I mean, she can do this all day. I don't mind that at all. Don't waterfall. Okay. You can do it now. Just don't... I'm not gonna capitalize on that. So I'm afraid you're gonna waterfowl me if I do. Okay. It's waterfowl time, girl. It's what time it is. Please do it. Look at my silly hat. We both have silly hats. You can waterfowl. It's safe. Come on. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Malenia. Whoa, not good. Not good timing. Okay. Duh. Missed. Nope. What? Oh my god. I feel like these, I feel like I'm pushing shit and it's just not happening. feel like disconnected from the controller. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Don't know. Okay. Waterfowl. How many cheeseburgers per inch is that? Are you talking about my height? It's 9 US imperial feet? That, what? You have a 6'6" lurch at work? Is it you, Slappy? Are you just trying to tell us all? Secretly? Subtly? Come on, Malenia. Do the thing you do best that everyone's like, oh my god, when Malenia does that, oh my god, I can't believe it. It's like the thing that she does. Oh, the thing, that thing. God, Malenia. Do that. Come on, please. What's the cheese icon? It says 10? You got 10 cheese, man. That's a great number of cheese to have. That's enough for like a very substantial cheese plate. Do the thing. God. Malenia, please do it. Do it. Waterfowl. I'm not gonna attack you because you're gonna do it as soon as I attack you. I know your shit. I know your stupid ass tricks. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. I am walking in a circle so fast, please do it. She's really not having it. A woman 5'10" and up are practically goddesses? Hi, Kiteman. Women can be goddesses at all heights. The tall ladies are cool. Okay. You fucker. Please. See, that was a good opportunity to waterfowl. I was healing and I was close. You could have fucking killed me. Amazing. Okay, she's good. She got it out of her system, I hope. Now, Malenia, if you immediately do it again, I'm gonna be really mad. God damn. If I die to some bullshit now after all that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm saying it now. I'm gonna stop baiting out the last waterfowl. If she's close to dead, I'm just gonna kill her. And if she waterfowls when I'm under her and I die, it's fine. Cause it's better than that shit. Let's just do it. They aren't scripted. They're not scripted, but I feel like you should try to, I don't know. Cause I used to just like ignore it and just be like, look, if it happens and I'm just next to her, that's what happened. But I feel like baiting them out to a degree is helpful, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it at the end. I feel like I end up just could have just killed her, you know? And if she does it, then it's a calculated risk. Okay. No. Oh. Number one fan? Hi, Professor Gecko. Liar, you're Malenia's number one fan? It's easier when you know she's already done it. Keep rolling into her. My hesitation on my openings. Hesitating on my openings, it may make her pay. keep rolling into her? I'm not gonna relearn how I do this at this point. We have a method that works well enough. Off topic, has anyone seen Furiosa? Saw it over the weekend, it was a fun movie. I've never heard of that. Helmsworth did a great job. Helmsworth. He's one of the ripped guys, right? Hi, Tereso. Okay, I pressed Bloody Slash and nothing happened. Amazing. I love that. The game's like, don't attack. What are you doing? I'm trying to help you. Oh my god.
Blade.
I swear, these buttons, man. Oh. I feel like I'm playing with a controller that's made out of like chocolate fudge, and I'm just like pressing buttons, and it's like. You haven't heard Chris Hemsworth. You haven't seen it, but you heard Chris Hemsworth was awesome in it. He really was. You're planning on watching it, and then you saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and you enjoyed it. It's a Mad Max movie. Those are alright. Alright. Oh, I'm not locked on. Well, that would explain it. There you go. Okay. It's okay. Just, yeah. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Ah. I tried to recover that. Sniff, sniff. Hi, Ermic. What are you sniffing? Are you a dog? In which case you're sniffing everything. His real-life wife played a mutated biker? Something stinks? Oh, it's probably Gundrit. You're Malenia, sniffer of the toes. And then there's that. Is it? Oh, it's the stinky cheese. That would also probably smell. Sounds like I'm playing on a fight stick. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just trying to do too many things at once, and then like some of the things get dropped. I don't know. Get her! Okay. God.
I am Malenia.
See, okay, I think the problem is that I'm trying to like sprint, and then I got caught while I'm like turning, like sprinting, and then you're like turning, and then you can't, like if you do one of these like quick turns like that, where is it? Do that. You can't like roll. And I think that I'm not used, like I don't usually sprint a lot, like I'm usually just walking and rolling, and I think that's why I keep getting stuck. Like unable to roll. I think the running is helping me, like that I'm doing it more, but I think I'm not used to like getting caught not being able to roll because you're running. I should try running less. I guess. I don't know. Ah.
I am Malenia.
Good bleed. Yeah, I'm trying. Think you've only seen like 25 movies in your entire life, honestly? That's impressive. What, she one-shot you? Yeah. You know, her and I are like, we have like a mind link where she knows when I heal. It's just because we're such good friends, you know? Ghibli movies, man, those are like my favorite movies. Second favorite is Plan 9 from Outer Space. That is a good movie. I mean, it's terrible, but it's good. Hello. Ma'am. Okay, I pressed B. I just fully pressed it, and I wasn't even doing anything. How much do you press B? I press B. You know. When I feel like it. Run. Okay. Or don't. I guess it's fine. Okay, Malenia, please. Wait. Well. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I was too close. Too close. You rewatch Karate Kid, and it's still a great movie. I think I saw Karate Kid once. I remember liking it, but I don't remember it too well. Gimli movies, those are the best movies. You know, I don't have a lot of videos of Gimli. But you know, I do have some though, and they're fun. Because he really is very silly to watch slither around. Your favorite Ed Wood movie was Glenn or Glenda? I don't think I've seen that. It's so bad. Do I have any that are 90 minutes long? Oh, of Gimli? No. I don't have space for that amount of footage anywhere. You liked the Studio Gimli Blade Runner remake? Oh yeah, Blade Runner, but everyone's a snake. For some reason I knew she was gonna do that. And she just did it. She just fully did that shit. Okay. I don't really want to fight you over there, so you could come over here, I suppose. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. Excuse me. Oh, no. I was like, I could heal again. Holy hell, is it Thursday? Hi, Darkstar. Hope you're doing okay. No, how long were you asleep? No, I just decided to play Elden Ring today because I have 3 more streams until I'm going away, and I really want to beat Malenia. I had another game that I was thinking about playing, but I feel like I didn't want to start something new right before I was leaving. If Sophie doesn't win, she dies. Yes, exactly. It's 2025, 100 years, 2125. Where am I going? Just away? Vacation? If you could just fucking stop? Oh, well. Alright, I got to attack once, so please, just, if you'd like to take 20 more minutes, just, that's fine. Take half an hour, really. I mean, I don't have anywhere to fucking be. You know that, so. Oh my god, again with the running and stopping short. God, that shit. Malenia, please. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Okay, she's gonna waterfowl me. Oh, just kidding, I rolled early. I was gonna capitalize on that, knowing that she would probably waterfowl me, but I died. I'm going on location to film a Gimli movie. I'm going to the moon to stock up on cheese, as long as I don't stock up on blue cheese. I like blue cheese. I like all kinds of cheese. Her movement animations look so realistic. Who, Malenia? I don't like to give away my vacation spots, because Gimli will follow me if he finds out. It's true! No. He couldn't follow me if he wanted. He doesn't know how, like, going places works. Doesn't have a great sense of that. Okay. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I see. Okay, that was lucky. Should I wait for waterfowl? I guess. I suppose. Okay, if you could just... If you could... Thank you. Thank you. Just, you know. I know we're best friends and all, but we don't have to constantly be just next to each other always. Most of the time. But like sometimes I have to go to the bathroom and you know, we can have space as well. Okay, if you could just waterfowl, that would be amazing. Okay. She was like, no, I want to be next to you. We're best friends. Malenia, please. Please, you're embarrassing me in front of everyone. Oh my god. Give it a rest. Stop. Come on, girl. Waterfowl, look, I'm so close. You could just kill me. Okay. Thank you. My goodness. Whew. Took a while. See, I should wait for waterfowl again, right? Yeah, I should. I should. I should. If Gimli is the brain, does that make me the Pinky? What? If you ever seen Pinky and the Brain, Gimli's like that? Oh, I see. I thought you were calling me like literally like a pinky finger, not a character. I was like, well, I'm not the Pinky. How did you get to Pinky? Also, Gimli is definitely not the brains of anything. Like, I love him, but he's a stupid animal. He has his instincts, but he is not smart. No! Oh! Okay. I could have recovered and I didn't. I was not expecting to live through that. That'd be mean. Oh my god. Just constant Gimli slander? That would be an insult to Pinkies? What, if I was the Pinky? Malenia won't stand for it? Well, listen, I gotta be real, okay? He is dumb. And, like, I don't think that he's particularly dumb for a ball python, but ball pythons are not that smart. Their head is, like smaller than the size of a walnut. Like, it's, like, small. Is Gimli big? Gimli is pretty big. He's over 1 meter long. And he's pretty heavy. And ball pythons are like big bodied snakes. Very muscular as well. Oh, but I rolled as I died. I was gonna like roll to the side and be all fancy and stab her. At least Gimli has a head. Gimli has a head to be smaller than a walnut, unlike Gundrit. Well, Gundrit actually does not have a top of his head. Gimli does have that. Big things come in small packages. Gimli's amazing, but he is also stupid. Malenia just did a dance move on me. It's what she does. She's an excellent Olympic level ballerina. Do they have a ballet in the Olympics? I actually don't know. That would be kind of a weird one. I mean, ballet is not really a sport. Is ballet a sport? No, not really, right? That's kind of interesting. I could poke her instead of bloody slash. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Or she's too far away. Oh, okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's irregular. I don't like it. Kicking a ball is considered a sport. Pretty sure ballet is considered a sport. Isn't ice skating just fancier ballet? Ballet is amazing athleticism. Oh, I'm not saying it's not athletic. I just don't know if it's, like, I guess things don't have to be a sport to be in the Olympics, though. So, you should see Malenia breakdance. I could see her being good at that. Although, I mean, I guess she could do the robot pretty well. Yeah, I wouldn't consider ballet a sport. It's like a performance art. It's not... Because it's not really competitive. Like, it's competitive as far as being a ballerina is competitive, like, to be. It's hard to get a spot being, like, a professional ballerina. But it's not like, now we're gonna watch this ballet by these ballerinas and this ballet by these ones, and then there's a winner. I mean, competitive in that sense. They're adding esports to the Olympics. I mean, honestly, they just want people to watch, so I feel like they don't give a fuck at the end of the day. Whoa. I rolled exactly to where she went. I knew she was gonna do that. Ooh. I like that. I would like that to always happen. My bloody slash should be that good always. Okay. No. No. Some people are just tired of watching the same sports over and over. No, it's fair. Anyone here actually watch the Olympics? You don't think you did ever? Olympics is not my favorite, honestly. I don't know. But people like it. It's important to people. You like watching the March of Nations? Skateboarding is tough. It's a good sport. Skateboarding is really cool. It's like a media blackout here when the Olympics are on. It's the only thing on TV. Yeah, that's kind of my, like, issue with it. Is that it's, like, everyone talks about it and it's everywhere, and I don't really care, but it's like, I don't know, that, like, this person is the best at running, and I'm like, that's so great for them, and I'm so glad that they have that in their life, but I don't need watching that to be in my life, because it's fine. Tony, best of luck. Thank you. Hello. Bless you. Okay, don't waterfowl me. Okay, we're good. That's you in the Super Bowl? Yeah, dude. Like, sports, it's like when it's in season, shit goes crazy, and people are like, yo, this sport, though. The sport. Did you see the guy's sport? And I'm like, no, I don't care. No, yeah, they do it every time. They always are doing that. But people get into it. And I'm into things people don't get also. It's just that it's like such a widespread thing. Ah, I shouldn't be dying to things like that at this point. That feels bad. You actually think it might be a sport because ballet competitions are a thing and it's hard? I guess, like, they're a thing, but I feel like for example, like, you could have a singing competition or like a piano competition, but at its heart and soul, it's just like a form of expression. It's like a form of art. Olympic karaoke? See, there you go. But, like, you absolutely could have a competition, and ballet is hardcore. I'm never gonna say, like, that it's not. But it's just, I feel like at its heart and soul, it's, like, an expressive art form. And, like, you could say that other sports are an art, like ballet, basketball is a form of expression and art, and you could say that for sure, but at its heart and soul, at its core, it's a competition, and there's a winner. Like, that's the structure of it. Where I feel like there's not like an ultimate winner in ballet. It's just about the expression. Whoa, I didn't even dodge. That wasn't good. I mean, I did, but like after it had happened. Don't waterfowl, please. Okay. Everyone loses in ballet? See? There you go. There's still no winner, though. So, there it is. Okay. Wait. No. Ow. Don't. Don't waterfall. Okay, you can do it now. Okay. Do it now, Malenia. Please. Do it. Nope. Sometimes she really wants to do it, sometimes she just does not. Come on, girl. There it is. Okay. Knew it. Wait. Okay, okay, or don't. What? I pressed it! Oh my god! Ah! It's fine, because I would have died anyway from waterfowl, but I pressed bloody slash, and in my mind I was like, I'm gonna get bloody slash, and it's gonna get that big bleed, and then it's gonna be second phase, and it's gonna be so smooth. I pressed bloody slash, but it wouldn't have mattered, because she waterfouled, so couldn't have done anything. Those are good ideas. What happened between VR court-ordered community service, professional room cleaning competitions, and chocolate? You're getting a lot of good ideas from this stream. Oh yeah, we have the best ideas. Basketball is competitive and there's hard physical exertion, so it fits the definition, but if ballet created a league of teams, judge performances, then it fits the description of a sport. They do. They do this. You looked it up. No, I feel you. And like, I feel like then you could say like, I'm a competitive ballerina and we like compete, but like ultimately when people are like, I'm going to the ballet, no one's like, oh, I'm rooting for these ballerinas, or like, tell me who won. Like, no one's gonna say that. They're gonna say like, oh, which ballet? Oh, that's beautiful. Like, you like ballet, blah, blah, blah. So it's more so in art. Oh, Bert, hello, well, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, pretty much. Best idea was yours, changing the stars in our flag to Death Stars. It definitely is an idea. And it's not the worst idea. Depends if they're competing or not, but yeah, in that sense in art. I'm a ballerina. I am not a ballerina. I did ballet as a little kid, and then I eventually was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because the costumes, like, you'd have to perform, and the costumes were so itchy. I was a little kid, and I was like, this is fucking itchy, and I don't want to wear makeup. So I stopped. But it was fun. You are a ballerina? When I was, like, a little kid, like, under, like, 8 years old. So, like... yeah. That's probably why my top complaint was the costume being itchy. Because when you're a little kid, when something's itchy, it's like, nope. Everyone's having a bad time now. I'm itchy, and it's everyone's problem. Don't want to be around an itchy child. Don't waterfowl. Don't waterfowl. I knew it. I knew it. Not surprised I wasn't into it. Yeah. But then I did horseback riding and I liked that, so there you go. There was a lot more like dirt and poop and danger involved in horseback riding, and I liked that. Were they making you do ballet in woolly jumpers? No, it was just, I think what it was is that one of our performances, they picked out this costume. Bless you. Hello, demented Trump. Welcome. Oh, stretch redeem? They picked out this costume, and I think it had a lot of, like, sequins sewn into the outside. And I think that the sequins, like, they were sewn into the outside in such a way that it was, like, the inside of the costume was, like, poking my skin all over, and I did not like that. And I didn't really care about how it looked, so that wasn't really, like, motivating for me to be like, oh, wow, it's itchy, but it's so pretty. I was just like, I'm itchy, and I don't care. I think my friends did ballet or something. I don't know. This was a long time ago. I was like a baby. No! I was reading chat. Malenia. Respect the chat. It's an interesting first message to see in chat. Whoa! I was lucky. Nope. Malenia, stop. That's enough. Okay, don't waterfowl. I feel like I should poke her one more time. Nope. The answer is don't do that. Don't do that. Pretty standard for around here. Does Malenia stream? She streams blood out of her self. No, just kidding. That's me. Tried yoga? I have. My mom got super into yoga. And so I would do it with her. So I ended up doing quite a bit of yoga because I would go with her. I like yoga. It's good to stretch. It can be a good workout depending what you do. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. Probably not something I would have like picked on my own. Demented Putin is here also. Wow. This is amazing. Suspicious user. Dude, what makes you say suspicious? Look at that, I didn't even die. That's fun. Which, what do you mean? Suspicious? How? Okay, anyways. Can't believe Automod didn't catch that. You've done yoga with your pre-K students? Malenia understood? Yeah, she was like, oh yeah. I know, girl. It happens to the best of us. I was like, thank you, Malenia. Very cool of you. Okay, should we wait for waterfowl? I don't want to. I should, though. I should. I should and I will. See, that was responsible. Okay. Malenia understood. Maybe she does stream. I mean, if she doesn't stream, you know, she's been in a lot of streams. So she knows. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, I'm done. Okay, we have to wait for waterfowl now. If the question is too personal, please tell me to fuck off. Do I wear dresses and such normally nowadays? I don't. Well, I wouldn't wear a dress, like, just, like, on a weekend if I'm, like, going, whatever, to the store or whatever. Like, some people would just, like, wear a summer dress or something. I don't really do that. I prefer to wear just kind of stuff I wear now, like t-shirts and stuff. But I do have dresses, and I'll wear them sometimes. But it's usually for an occasion. I feel like I don't really... Like, if you want to just, like, wear a dress, I feel like you gotta have, like, dress etiquette, and I just don't really want to think about it most of the time. And I also don't usually want attention like that, so... An occasion like court? Yeah, when I go to court, I wear a dress. No, I don't know. It's fun, but I just don't like... Like, if I'm wearing a dress, it's gonna be on my mind. That I have to have, like, dress etiquette. And I just don't really want to think about that. But it's fun. Okay. Only for special occasions like slapping Malenia on stream. Well, I wouldn't wear a dress on stream because you guys wouldn't be able to see like the dress part, so it wouldn't really make a difference. Like, it'd just be a shirt. Shooting snap. Oh, I was out of stamina. Okay. Excuse me. Also, I don't know. I don't really like wearing nice clothes because then I feel like I gotta worry about like ruining them. And if I want to go, like, sit on the ground in the grass, I feel like I'm gonna do that. And if I'm wearing, like, a nice dress, then it's like, oh, I shouldn't do that. But I like sitting on the ground. Okay. Yay! Wearing a dress sounds hard. And, like, that's the thing. Like, people that do it regularly and they're used to it, they don't even think about it. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. I'm good. Okay, I bloody slashed, and it didn't go off. It was great. I love that. Let's see, will it go off? It went off. Amazing. I love that. No! I pressed B. I swear to God. I solidly pressed B. That is agonizing. How often do I have skirts, etc., caught on door handles and tear? Never. I don't really wear skirts, and I feel like if a skirt caught on a door handle, unless it was like the shittiest skirt that has ever been made, or if you were like running at 100 miles an hour. What about a kilt? Like if you were running at 100 miles an hour from an axe murderer, you may like rip a skirt on a door handle, but like that's not, I don't know, that's not really a thing. Girl, please. She's close to a bleed, I feel it. She's also close to waterfowling, which is what I was just saying, but I was chasing the bleed. What about capes? You wish capes and cloaks were in? I love capes and cloaks. I really want them to be in too. I feel like I'm gonna like start that trend. See, capes and cloaks are great because, like, capes are supposed to be, like, dirty and weathered. So if you get your cape dirty, it's like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. You think Malenia's ruined them for you? No, dude, they're amazing. Just think about Lord of the Rings. Capes are in. Guys, listen. I feel like capes and cloaks, they're not in, but if all of us do it, we can change fashion forever. For the better. We just gotta get some, like, wool cloaks, all of us. And people will be like, man, a lot of people are wearing wool cloaks. I think we can do it. Okay. Alright, whatever. That was weird. Should I wait for waterfowl? I don't want to. Okay, I should have. Wool seems pretty hot for a cloak. No, but it's not like that thick wool. It's like nice wool. Like nice woven wool. Is it weird if you wear armor to work? No, we could do that. Cloaks first and then we'll do armor. If by hot you mean sexy, then yes. Dude, cloaks. Cloaks are useful in sword fights too. Cloaks are useful in all occasions. It's never weird to be protected. Thank you. Hi, Dot Hollow. Yeah, exactly. You biked in rain jackets and it's miserable? Bike in a cloak? and you just win in your life. You know why? Because if you bike in a cloak, you can pretend you're riding a horse. And that's just a winning move. Oh, there was a drink redeem. And there's a stretch redeem. Okay. Oh, I will do those. Fuck you, Malenia. I pressed heal. And nothing happened. Okay. We're in waterfowl zone. Okay, I'll drink. Don't waterfowl. And I'll stretch after. Spears are fashion accessories, right? Of course. Especially when you spear someone with it. That's cool because it becomes, so it's like your fashion accessory. Then once you spear somebody with it, then it's their fashion accessory. Very cool. You know, and then someone's like, oh my god, why did you just stab that person? You're like, I'm just accessorizing. Don't worry about it. I was helping their look. Good lord? What? What'd I say? Is she not close enough? She may not be close enough, actually. But then you know what she's gonna do. Okay, you gotta be close enough now. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know you, girl. Don't do it now. Okay. She's definitely in the zone now. Okay. I pressed it too late. You could impale them for accessories. It's actually helping. See, there you go. You like how at Ren Fair you need to like zip tie the swords in? Like you're forced to sheath the sword in town like it's an RPG or something? I mean, it's pretty reasonable. Cause you never know when two people are gonna be like, oh my god, let's sword fight, and then they accidentally like slice somebody's face. Like a passerby. You know? Just like a woman like pushing a stroller. It's just a risk we can't take. There's too many people. Plus you don't need a license to have a sword. It's a good point. It's a good point. Hi Jimmy, is this my favorite game? It's my favorite game. No, I just really want to kill Malenia before I go on vacation. And there's only 3 streams left to do it in. Because you know I'm gonna forget everything when I fucking get back. So I gotta do it now. Chat, what would be your sword of choice? It's a good question. Do you mean like fantasy swords like from games and movies, like specific ones, or like types of swords? Like short sword, long sword, broadsword, red sword, blue sword, one sword, two sword. Please. Okay. Please don't make me pay for that. I have no money. I cannot pay for it. Can you waterfowl, please? Don't do it now. Don't do it right now, or now. Okay, you can do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Everyone likes it. It's the best thing that you do. It's your best thing. Like a bastard sword, Claymore? Slaymore? Oh my god, that's amazing. What about chariot riding? I'd prefer to be on the horse. I don't want to be on a carriage. I feel like it's more dynamic riding the actual horse. And probably faster. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what kind of chariot you got, but I'd rather be more maneuverable. Nope. Don't do it, Malenia. Don't you, no. Don't you be yourself. God damn it. Girl, what'd I just say? Don't be yourself. And that's a message for everyone. Okay.
I am Malenia,
I was out of stamina.
blade of Malenia.
Yay for me. Off with their ligaments. Scimitars are cool. Slay more, that's brilliant. It's pretty good. Lightsabers have appeal. They do have appeal. Okay, but here's the thing about a lightsaber. Listen, I know in the like movie or whatever, I don't know how it's powered, but I assume it's powered by like energy just for convenience. But like, that's not how the world is. So if you have a lightsaber, you're gonna have to charge that shit. And then your lightsaber's gonna like run out of power. You know? Oh, you mean like a lightsaber, like weight. Like the fact that it is light. Okay. That is confusing, I'm gonna be honest. That's not something that I would necessarily just, my mind is gonna like jump to that. Like, oh, I'm talking about a lightsaber. Like, no. Thank you, Malenia. That was very nice of you. See, that was like thoughtful of her. But now that we're talking about lightsabers, yeah, but you're gonna have to charge your lightsaber. And like, it's bullshit. I don't wanna do that. It's gonna like die in the middle of combat. That's a no-go. Okay, we can't be doing that. She's being so nice to me on this attempt. I appreciate it. It's like just doing that one move that I can capitalize on. Lightsabers are way too easy to self-gank yourself. Can't be doing that. I feel like self-ganking yourself, it's just a person-dependent kind of thing. Like some people are just prone to that. The old self-gank. Okay. No! Malenia, why did you do this? Oh. Well, excuse me in my one health. Ah! Oh, I lived! Okay, that was good. She let me heal twice. Wow. Whew. Holy shit. That was spicy. Alright. It didn't snap, but I think it's okay. Wait. Okay. No, I pressed B. I fully pressed B. No. Oh, she keeps doing them close. Trying to give me a fucking anxiety. Okay, please. I don't want to be this close. This is the messiest shit, but it's somehow staying together. Okay.
I am Malenia,
Turned too early.
blade of Malenia.
I was thinking, at this amount of health, I can't get clipped, so I have to be really close when I roll for that first one. Overcorrected. Probably would have been fine if I just didn't do anything differently. Derp? Oh, hi, Derp. Okay, I have a stretch redeem that I forgot about also. From Burnt. Oh, Burnt. That's a flaming impalement tool, and it also qualifies as an accessory because it looks cool. What, a lightsaber? Chat, what lightsaber would you use? Would you pick a normal one or an edgy one like Darth Maul? You want a purple one? You made your own lore-friendly lightsaber? Just pretend it's the start of the fight right now and you'll win. Yeah. Do they have pink lightsabers? I'm sure they do. I mean, it's fucking pretend, so you can just pretend there is. Okay. No. She just caught me. I fast roll.
Blade of Nicola.
Nothing screams flaming death like pink. True. Darth Kitty? Hello Kitty? You'd have a gun lightsaber that fires lightsaber bullets? I think that's just like a plasma gun, you know? Like, it's kind of the same. Why are you saying lightsabers aren't real? No, they're definitely totally real. That's already the canon from Rebels? Yeah, I feel like any, like, laser pistol is pretty much that. Unless it shoots tiny, like, lightsabers with handles, like lightsaber daggers or something. That would be kind of fun. Although I feel like your enemies would pick them up and throw them at you. Yeah, why isn't that a thing? Why aren't there like lightsaber daggers? Like just little short ones that you can throw at people's face. There should be. Oh my goodness. So rude. Okay, she's got a waterfowl. There's a bunch of sabers not fully fleshed out in the Disney era. Well, I want the dagger lightsaber. Light dagger. No. That's still my least favorite move of hers. And that makes me feel a little better. Wait. No. Don't waterfowl, please. Please don't. Okay. That was nice of her. Okay. Right, I said I wasn't gonna bait out waterfowl at this point. But I feel like I should. Because it's kind of been a while, and... Okay, that was worth it. I mean, if I die, it's not, but probably won't. Okay. You meant to ask me how was the circus? It was really fun. It was nice. It was a nice day. Snap to me. She didn't snap. God damn it, girl. You gotta fucking snap. She's like, I don't care about that shit. Fine. You just die. Thank you. That was very greedy. But it was worth it. Don't lightsabers lose the blade part when it's not being held? So if you threw it long distance, the energy would dissipate? I assumed it was a toggle. I don't think they're holding down a button the whole time. I assume it's a toggle. Toggle it on, throw it at someone's face. See, that would be good because if it's like a lightsaber dagger, you wouldn't even have to have great aim. Because like with a dagger, you actually need it to hit them like straight so that it goes in instead of just like bounces off their head or something. But if it's a dagger, it'll just melt them like wherever it hits them. So you could just throw it, and as long as it doesn't hit them with the hilt, you're fine. They do throw spinny things in the movies? I see.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
That is depressing. That is depressing how that just happened. That was so dumb. You love these conversations that start from typos and misunderstandings? How rude. I mean, it was my fault. I feel like, because what's happening with that is that I'm like running under it because there's that thing where you can run under it and you don't have to roll. But then at the same time, I'm trying to like roll. Oh, I see. It's the same person again. Nice. Anyways. Why do I have flies there? Just from lack of washing. But yeah, so I'm trying to like run under it, but then I end up in a weird spot and I'm like, hi Ashen, what's up? And then I end up in a weird spot and then I get hit by the explosion part. How many attempts? So many. Too many. A million. I don't know. Not a million, but I don't know. What performances did I see at the circus? They had trampoline and like gymnastics, like when they do all those like running things and then they do a bunch of like flips and jumps. They had trapeze, they had contortionism, they had clowns. I'm trying to remember while doing this. Okay. I just let that one go. I pressed B and it didn't happen, and then I was like, I'm just gonna die. That was me? What? You might be wrong, but you saw me maybe a month ago that I fought with her and couldn't beat? Yeah. I mean, I've definitely been playing this for... I mean, fighting Malenia for a while. I haven't been solidly doing it. We've been bouncing around between things. But at this point, I'm focused. Because I've just been, like, doing it and then fighting other bosses and coming back. But I would really like to do it. It's very difficult, though. Oh, no. No. Oh, that was very lucky. Okay. Whew. No. I hate that move. I hate it so much. Don't, I was just thinking, I was like, I'm gonna heal, she's gonna do that thing, and she did it. She did it. I knew it. I never killed her? You believe I'll do it? Yeah, this is my first playthrough, so any bosses that you see I haven't beat. Did I beat Gideon the all-knowing magic spamming nerd or come back to him later? We're gonna come back to him later. I basically beat him. I got him to very low health and let him kill me with the bones because I want to do it with the macaroni slapper. No other Souls games before? No, I played Dark Souls. So we're saving Gideon because we're gonna do it with the macaroni slapper. It's gonna be annoying as shit, but I think we can do it. I think I'm just gonna death and compliments. Thank you, Derp. I am pressing B and nothing is happening. I meant to heal, but that works too. Excuse me. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna give myself a bunch of blue potions and I am just gonna spam the macaroni slap move. And we're gonna win. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be stupid and annoying at all. Sleep. Don't waterfall, don't waterfall. Okay. I guess we should wait it out. I don't know. I don't really want to, but... Can you please do it, please? Malenia? Thank you. Okay. That's, that was so lame and sad. Derp. Did you know, Derp, you're cuter than a stack of kittens. A whole stack. You had a customer once call you Mr. Thickness and the name was so amazing you just stuck with it? Is that actually where your name came from? That's amazing. Who is Ness and why are they thick? Oh my god. The Loch Ness Monster is thick. Doctor, I'm sad. Doctor, sad backwards is Des, and Des not good. Here's a bill for 3K. You would like a well-respected and talented boxer to be able to beat Malenia in a fistfight? Would a boxer be able to beat her in a fistfight? No. She would cut their arms off. And then it would be over. Plus, I mean, like, I've stabbed her to the point that blood just, like, bursts out of her face, and she's unfazed. So a boxer is not, like, he could, like, sucker punch her right in the face, and she'll just be like, yeah, uh-huh. What were you saying? Were you trying to tell me something right now? Because I wasn't even listening. I didn't even hear you. Never mind all the, like, magic that I'm sure people that do magic can cast at her and she can just eat.
I am Malenia.
The roll was on cooldown. You love Ness, but you don't think you want to imagine a thick one? Jimmy Thickness would smash D Cheeks. I beat all the bosses, but not her. Or I stopped at this fight. I still have to beat her, Moog. I'm saving Gideon. To kill in a fun way. What did I eat today? 10 bags of flour. No, I ate some stuff. No. I had some toast before the stream. Think you remember me on this boss 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yes, it has only been 2 or 3 weeks. Also, hi, hello, welcome. What's up? But yeah. We've been here, okay? I want to do this one specific way. And it's taking forever because it's not a good way to do it. But it's unfortunate for me. I have to move hair. You know, what are you gonna do? It's only been like 2 days worth of attempts, I'm sure. Yeah, 2 solid days. Like 48 hours of attempts. 2 days and man hours? Exactly. I've gotten so close. I'm definitely good for it. Dude, it's gonna happen. You still haven't eaten? You should do that. You should. That will help you feel a little bit better. I've been playing Elden Ring for over a year on a single playthrough. That is true. That is accurate. This is the one, you can feel it. I hope you weren't talking about that last one. Did I kill her on drunk stream? I don't even know what that is. I assume that's if I were streaming, if I was drunk. And I have never done that. Hello, what's up? How are you? How's it going? You just finished the DLC a couple of days ago and you reckon I'm gonna fly through it compared to this? You think so? Drunk stream is like 3 dies, 1 shot? What? Oh, I see. No, well, I don't drink, so there you go. This is the one you can no longer feel it? Yeah. What's my total playtime by now? A lot. I can actually check because Steam records how much you've played Elden Ring, and basically the only time I play is this on stream. And this one first playthrough, like I don't have a second character or anything that I do anything with. That sucked so much ass. It was so stupid. Okay. And here I am again, being dumb as fuck. I also don't have my AC on today. And I'm getting very hot. Load the main screen menu, shows how many hours. I guess that's true, I could do that. This. Wait, no, you can just see it here, right? There you go. 233 hours. 233? Yeah. Fuck, I know. On this one playthrough. That's more than you've played ever? Okay, well, I'm sorry you're so gifted and talented. Oh my god, I'm getting really hot. My blood sugar just crashed and it's making me hot, and that is not good. It's making me hot and a little woozy. Okay. It will stabilize. Malenia, just hold on. I don't have enough blood sugar for this. You're just gonna have to wait 1 second until my liver uploads more sugar in my blood. Okay, cool. This is fine. Okay, I'm doing surprisingly well despite not being totally with it. Okay. This is fine. Can you do something so I can heal? I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. Okay. I feel like she's gonna just waterfowl me randomly. I don't know. She's gonna do it right now. Oh, thank God. Flour has a calorie density of 261. Okay, if I ate 100 pounds of flour, I ate 200,000 calories. Yeah, dude, I got enough energy to fucking fuel the sun. That's what my brain told me to say. Doesn't make sense, but don't worry about it. I have enough energy to fuel the sun. That's also like so not. That's so not enough energy for the sun at all. Okay. Where's Malenia? She's right here. She's underneath that one leaf that's in the air. See all the leaves in the air? She's behind that. I'm gonna just roll. I'll just random. Okay. It's fine. My brain is okay. My brain is becoming a soup. A pudding-like consistency. And it's just slowly dripping out of my ears. Okay. And waterfalls. Alright, we're good. We lived. No, I was out of stamina. Ah! Let's heal twice for extra technique. Is that how technique is? I don't know. You got this, Malenia. You can kill me. I don't know, I'm just trying cheering for her. I've never tried that. So I don't know if it works. Go, Malenia! You're the winner of winners. You always win. I've never seen you lose. Ever before. Okay. You'll definitely get me with that one. Good job. Solid move choice. Very impressive. Are you like an expert at this game? Wow. One day I want to play as well as you, Malenia. Thank you. God. Okay. Ah. The winner of winners? She's a winner of winners! You doing alright? You have some grapes? Yeah, if anyone has grapes or tomatoes, if you could just throw them into my mouth, please, while I'm playing. Gimli is doing good. He's in his hide and his head is poked out. Oh god, okay, come on. Come on. My blood sugar has to please... Yeah, see, this is my problem. I run under her and then the camera switches and then I switch the way that I'm running at the last second. It's not so good. Okay. Whatever you feel like, girl. Dream your biggest dream. I know you will. Okay, that's a very big dream that you have, and I am so grateful about it. Why did I do that? Okay, I got away with it, but that was dumb. Why did I do it again? Don't do that. Me, why? Oh, it's like a reflex from first phase that usually I can inhibit, and I just did not. That was so dumb. Good night, dream my biggest dream. No, you dream your biggest dream. Good night, spicy little monkey. Thanks for hanging out. You'll have to keep watching sleep calls. Better not win while you're asleep. That would be sad. Sophiga sabotaging Sophiga. My brain is just... It's at like 8%. If I respec to a proper build, I'd fire... Try her. I don't know what fire try her means, but I feel like it means I'm gonna do good. I agree. I'm not gonna fucking respec. I'm gonna win this way. Even with no blood sugar. Even if 100 dogs were here distracting me, I'm still gonna do it. And maybe they are, I don't know. Okay, I don't have stamina. I didn't have stamina for that. Amazing. That was lucky that hit her? Okay. Dude, think about that. Think about the distractive powers of 100 dogs. That's so much. Because they're so good at that. It's like their thing. Well, that I can't really, respect to have nothing but health and spend 3 hours tanking hits. It's only Tuesday. Where did brain empty? My blood sugar crashed. So I'm just a little... It'll come back. The blood sugar comes back. It just takes a bit. I don't know where it comes from. Eat a Skittle or something? So you would think AFK don't win. I'm not gonna win. Don't worry. Have a blood sugar. You would think eating sweet stuff, like, it helps short term, but it just causes it to crash again then after. So it's not, it doesn't really help. You want something that's gonna give you that slow blood sugar, you know? Bleed! Thank you, Malenia. That was very nice. Made me feel better about getting fucking swiped. Okay, she's in waterfowl territory. But you know, maybe I'm in waterfowl territory, you know? Maybe I'm about to fucking pop off. I'm gonna start making omelets in here. I'm gonna start killing her while making an omelet. I'm gonna make so many fucking omelets. I'm gonna drown her in a sea of omelets. That's how I'm gonna win. Honestly, think about it, guys. With the number of attempts I've done, if I put one omelet in here for every attempt, at this point, she would have drowned in a sea of omelets already. I'm just saying. Think about it. It's so many omelets I could have made. No. Okay, how about this? Here's a counterpoint to my own point. What if I, instead of playing Malenia, had been making omelets in real life this whole time? Can you imagine, like, how good of an omelet I would make at this point? I don't even like omelets that much. Like, they're fine. It's not my, like, go-to. But I would make the fucking bombest ass omelets if I had spent all this time learning how to make really good omelets. Just omelets, nothing more. Don't waterfowl me. Okay, you can do it now. Just don't. Thank you. You know what I mean? From what? There are no eggs here? There's eggs in Elden Ring. There's Elden eggs. There's totally eggs. I know I've picked up at least one egg. I think. I'm waiting for her to waterfowl. I feel like maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Because god damn it, what else am I gonna do in this egg-forsaken Elden Ring? If at the end of Elden Ring, the prize was that you get like one really well-prepared omelet, and your character after the whole game finally gets to have a good meal, it would all be fucking worth it. I'm just saying, if that was the reward, like fuck being Elden Lord, you know? You just get to sit down and eat a fucking meal. That sucked. You've thrown so much fruit by now. None of it's gotten to me. You have to throw harder. Smeldon Lord, hence the flies. I am the Smeldon Lord. I'm already Smeldon Lord. You're sure people wouldn't mind if I have a snack while stream? I don't really have anything for a snack. You keep your windows closed? You gotta throw harder, man. You gotta smash the glass. Somebody did a stretch redeem, I think. Her breath, you watching this with a smell-o-vision? Oh god, Gundra, it must be awful for you. Her breath would be all snacky, though. No watermelon? I don't have watermelon right now. So this again, high techs. Text my blood sugar crash and I'm trying to kill Malenia. That is difficult. Throw the grapes right through her walls. This is what I'm saying. You gotta throw the grapes hard enough that they go through your computer screen, through my computer screen. You're not throwing the grapes hard enough. God, it's my least favorite move. Malenia. Come on. Alright. Get this woman her watermelon? I don't have any. I didn't buy any this week. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. I didn't want that health anyway. I wasn't using it. Wait. Yay. Okay. Watermelon? You eat giant grape? You mean giant grape? Yeah, everything's a grape. You're assuming it's been this for 2 hours? Same old crit fail? Maybe? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I don't know. Okay, waterfowl? Look, I'm waiting for waterfowl. I'm being a good player. I'm not waiting. Hi, Frostpunk. I just fucking lied. You think Gimli would actually eat pizza if I offered it to him? No, definitely not. No, I don't think so. Every animal's a dog and every fruit's a grape. Gimli is definitely a dog. Even though he is not. She proper got stabbed up there. You know. You know what I should do? When I'm under her and she waterfowls, my only hope is that I get a bleed. Like, I know there's ways that you can dodge that, but I don't fucking know how to do that. I should just start stabbing her in the foot and hope that she bleeds. Because if she bleeds, she'll come down. I feel like I'm gonna do that. If I'm under her, I should just... What do I have to lose? I'm dead anyway. Might as well stab her in the foot. Bleed. You did once hear him bark? Gimli has never barked. He's a polite dog. He would never do such a thing. Wait, did she waterfowl already? No. I can't remember if she did.
I am Malenia,
I rolled early.
blade of Mikola.
That's a rare one. Isn't watermelon bacon a thing? What? You're a pretty open guy and you think that sounds kind of bad? The idea of watermelon pizza might actually kill you? What if it was a watermelon pizza? Is watermelon my favorite fruit? I wouldn't say so, no. It is. Maybe that would work on pizza? Watermelon? If you bake it, it would just turn into water, so you'd have soggy pizza. And or it would just completely evaporate off, and then you'd be left with nothing. You'd be left with nothing but your dream of watermelon pizza and a wet piece of pizza. Which everybody loves. I know. Oh. Oh, drink damn you. Thank you. Grapefruit, pineapple, and cherries are your top 5? Are in your top 5? I bet mango is also in your top 5. You'd be left with deliciousness? You would not. You would be left with the idea of deliciousness and the reality of wet pizza. My voice reminds you of Selena Gomez? You know, I've never gotten that one. and I can't picture what she sounds like. So there you go. And in the story of whether I sounded like Selena Gomez, the answer is maybe it's true. No. She pulled that one out. Just because she knows I hate it. How did I do that? I should have healed. Well, I'll do it now then. No! I hate getting got by that shit. What if I just ignore the fact that she can waterfowl? Well, that answers that question.
Blade of Morgana.
She's like, oh, I got you, girl. My voice sounds like Morgan Freeman. You know, I was really hoping someone would say that because I think it's so true. That's the quote I meant? Oh yeah, there it is. That's the quote. We were talking about Deadly Premonition today in the Discord. Grapefruit is fucking awesome. You can eat 10 of them. I love grapefruit. Depends on the mango. You like your mango kind of sour? The quote is never, ever, ever in a million years will I ever play Deadly Premonition 2, and it's true. Well, there it is. It's true. This just means we have to wait for her to become immortal and then ask her to stream it in 1,000,001 years. You can try it. Where is it? Gimli? Where's Gimli? Gimli, he's in his hide with his head poking out. That's how he's been for most of the day. Just sleeping. Watching the clouds go by. Okay, I'm still waiting for the sugar to show up in my blood. It's still not there. Oh. Don't waterfowl. Ha ha. Poke. No. Nope. Didn't even hit her once. Hi, John. In all seriousness, I do remind you of Aubrey Plaza. But you find me less annoying. That's amazing. I'm so glad for you. Stick and move? Huh? Hit and don't get hit? What? There's no vocal fry that most people find annoying? Yeah, I try not to do that. It's not really natural for me to vocal fry. Oh, stretch redeem? Okay, sorry. You had to be like 1 second faster. I will try to remember to do it after this. Death and compliments. Okay. That was lucky. Let me just heal. Okay. What if I just... Fuck you, Malenia. Well, I was pressing run. It just didn't happen. D-Cheeks. D-Cheeks. I bet you would have a great time at the beach. I feel like you can just relax like that. And it's gonna be so good for your health. And you deserve it. I don't know. My blood sugar crashed again. And it's already crashed. How is this even possible? That's not a compliment. Some people really know how to relax, and some people have a harder time, and I feel like it is a compliment. You're trying to underflow my blood? No. I just need there to be sugar in my blood so I can do things. And I even ate. I even ate food, and it just... Still. I ate like a reasonable food. Just inject some sugar right in there. Ugh. I mean, I could eat a snack, but I feel like... You're trying to fight this as well? Well, good luck. Good luck to you. You got it. And also, hi, welcome. blood. Do the thing where your blood that happens. Please. You're not a sand person, but you do like relaxing. You know, some people are made of sand. And some people are not, and that's just totally fine. Okay, waterfowl. It comes from thinking hard? I don't know. No. Oh. Okay.
Blade of Mikala.
Sandy cheeks. You know, D cheeks, just like sandy cheeks. I bet you're tough, but also friendly. It's a good combination of things. You mean a bunch of mist that used to be grapes and tomatoes? There's just a pile of grapes and tomatoes outside. God damn it. Why? Why does my blood sugar crash like this? It's so fucking random. I feel like it happens a lot when I'm streaming. Okay. Malenia. She is the best. Come on, girl, please. I feel like I'm running up to her a lot and just not being close enough. Okay. How do I feel like at the end of every sentence you say you're gonna fall asleep? Because my blood sugar is probably like 2 at the moment. So high, welcome. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Things are happening for some reason. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because she might waterfowl. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Malenia. Glad that you could heal a little bit. Just more health straight from me to you. You're welcome. Oh, God.
Blade of Mikala.
It's actually getting to a point where it's, like, difficult to play. I mean, it always makes it harder, but, like, I'm really struggling to play. You know how big... You don't know how big streamers do it for 8+ hours? Really? You forgot she healed? That was a slash? Quick mukbang consisting of a single drink and a cracker? I'm genuinely trying to think of, like, what I can do about this. Because usually it'll just normalize, and it's fine. But... I'm also hot, and that, I think, is part of the problem. Carrots. I don't really have snacks. Spike it. Oh. Or end stream early? No, I don't want to do that. I think if I cool down, it will normalize. The problem is, like, when my blood sugar crashes, I don't know if people have ever had this happen to them, but when it crashes, it's like you get shaky, and you also get very hot. And it's already kind of warm in here, so then I'm like super hot. And that is... Just eat an orange. It's getting hot in here. You have so many conditions that you're unaware of because a professional didn't tell you have an issue. Eat something. Yeah. So I'm very hot. That's how I can tell mostly when it crashes. Because like I can feel that I get like shaky and like a little lightheaded. But mostly it's like I get like very hot all of a sudden. Okay. I'm trying to get cooler. Literally drink water and eat something. I'm drinking water. Sometimes your ears just flame up. Is that a thing? Is it like when you come in from being outside and it's cold. And then they get super hot. Speaking of being tired, you do need sleep. So I'll see y'all next time, but also eat a thing. Good night, D-Cheeks. Literally get over it, jeez. Literally bake a cake for your mom's birthday and paint it pink and also put 25 candles on it and then be like, haha, mom, it's your 25th birthday, right, girl? Ha, I know, you're so young and beautiful. Ha. Like, literally, you could just do that. Starting to think Ubitronic was onto something. That's just a vase, FYI. It's not a vase, it's a cup. It's a whole ass cup, for real. Could you put flowers in it? Yes. But it's not a vase. And the person who made it sold it as a cup. And they made it, so they can determine what it is. You wanted to ask if I made my cup? I didn't. I would love to try pottery, though. I never did, but I would love to. You think the other way around? Coming from hot to cold, but also just randomly? Or at the same time every day? No, your name is Vase, you're not a cup. Vase is falling. True. Pottery is really fun. I would love to do pottery. The only thing you've been able to do without a plan? What, pottery? Have I ever done wine tasting and painting? No, I've never done that. I do like painting though. I haven't done a ton of it, but I really enjoy it. It's also a little stressful, but I do like it. You do paint tasting and whining? That sounds fun. Just go to the paint store. Painting stream? That would be fun, but I would be so self-conscious doing art in front of you guys. With drawings or paintings or anything, you do a lot of work figuring out what you're doing. With pottery, you just don't care, so you go in. I mean, the thing that I like about clay is that I feel like with clay, you can always kind of start over. I don't know. Like, you can always just keep moving the clay. So if you don't like something, you just keep moving it until you like it. So I do like sculpting a lot, but I've just never done pottery. Hi, Flair. Have I beat Malenia? Yeah, I beat Malenia. Of course I beat her. Have you ever done wine tasting when you drink only one kind until you pass out? No. Tex is just an anomalous entity in your mind. Oh, and the game is lagging. The game's blood sugar is crashing too. Look at that! I think it's normalized a bit. Okay, I pressed here. I'll press it again for politeness. I wonder if there's a way for me to interrupt those long chains. Because I feel like when she's doing that, I just kind of wasted a ton of time. And if I can interrupt... Okay. I pressed roll. You don't know what to imagine Tex as, huh? I mean, I said it when I streamed Skyrim, but I always imagine Tex as she's there smoking her vape and just painting her nails and looking down the bridge of her nose at the world. Her and Cherry. Lock in, lock out of your house. How's your YouTube channel doing? Vase is falling? You have a YouTube? Sounds fun. YouTube is a fun hobby for everyone. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Excuse me while I just die. knew it. I was trying to roll through it. I knew I was too close, but I thought I could recover it. You're close? I know. I just know. I've learned over the years. Physics museum lock-in? I guess you could get locked into a museum. Do you guys know each other? Vase and Ubitronic? No! No! Oh, that you said vape and you looked like you're holding a cigarette? Well, okay. In my heart, she is holding a cigarette, but I know that she vapes instead, so. But in my heart, she is. Not really, but you know. Yeah. You know. Vase was trolling another streamer you follow? I see. Okay. I'm out of stamina. Hooray for me. Okay. That was very lucky. That was nice. I feel like she's got to be close to a bleed. Oh, but she's also close to waterfowl. I should pay attention to that. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Ah, okay. That makes it easy. Thanks, Ubitronic, for the immediate death. Rude. I know, I was doing okay. Are you picturing text like Cruella? No. Hola, peeps. Hi, Lunacy.
Farewell.
That was the run, too? Can you guys believe it? That was the run. I know you, you know me.
Rest in peace.
Who's the uninteresting one? You know who's the uninteresting one? There's like this old donkey. Oh wait, that's already way too interesting, sorry. Okay, sometimes I crack myself up and then I feel stupid. But the idea of an old donkey, okay, it is interesting. I don't know, donkeys are interesting. Okay. Wait, no. Okay, I can't. My blood sugar's low, I'm loopy, I gotta be composed here. Please finish the donkey story, it was really engaging. You feel like you usually imagine donkeys being old? Well, they come in all ages. Composed here? I'm trying, it's so hard. Especially because I laugh and I get lightheaded. And I can't do that. Well then. Fuck you, Malenia. Fuck you, donkeys be donkeying. Becoming all ages, sizes, shapes. My blood. Yes. Chat, stop saying funny things. She actually made herself laugh. Never mind. Angelo, hello. You slept really poorly last night and you're almost to the point of laughing at the fact that you're laughing? Dude, and then it's like a never-ending cycle. I just stood there and gave up on that waterfowl? No, I didn't. Let me explain. When she's on top of me and she waterfowls, I don't know how to dodge. So my only hope is that I'm close enough to a bleed that if I poke her in the foot, she will bleed and that will cancel it. Because I don't know how to dodge it at that distance. So that's what I was doing. If you wanted to know. There's strategy to it. It's a bad strategy that's not likely to often work, but my other option is just to die, so... Hi, Alex! Hello! Welcome. Okay, waterfowl is imminent. Tea kettle drone, hello! If the head Bob Sass, if you wanted to know. How's Malenia, Blade of Mikola? There she is. You should ask her yourself, because she's just the finest of people to ask about how she's doing. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it together, okay? Come on, Malenia. No! You sassafras. Wait! Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, if I heal, don't insta-kill me. Thank you. Thank you. And then she kicked me in the face. And I cried for 1,000 years. I pressed B. B was pressed, but it's fine. Alive, I see? She is. No, I know. Stop dying. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna stop sending little bags with exactly 100 grains of rice to your house. I've been doing it for 12 years, and today was the last day. So, if you need a bag of 100 grains of rice, don't ask me. Please don't do that. You've been subsisting mainly on that rice. No W? That's forward. Okay, I can't walk forward. That's gonna hurt me because I can't get close to her. Okay, Malenia, come here. Not that much. Oh no, I walked forward. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay.
Blade of Mikola.
That's devious, not gonna lie. You're more worried about my health? You didn't know I'd survive this long without you? You know. I don't know I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, sure. You're back? You feel like this is the one? Wait, I can't use the W key. Okay, I need to do this. This is gonna be really hard. You need a manically giggling emote? I don't know how I would make that. Good luck, hope you defeat her today. Thanks, Alex. Okay. I got this. Oh, I can W. Thank God. I knew you were gonna do that shit. Malenia. I was greedy, and I paid for it. But yeah, like, what if I could stab her twice sometimes? I would love that. Run. Run, you fucking man. Okay. I guess it's fine. But my god. Just stressed me out more, Gundrit. Death and compliments? Ah! That almost distracted me. At just the right time. Who was it? Darkstar. Okay. No. Oh, but I rolled forward.
Blade of Mikola.
Darkstar. If you were a sandwich, you would be a delicious sandwich where the bread is like just toasted, so it's super crunchy, but there's still condiments on it, but it hasn't reached that point where the condiments have made the bread soggy, And it's just like the perfect combination. We should switch to another streamer. She's giving us nothing. Yeah, especially after I stopped sending those bags of rice to your house. Now there's really nothing here for you. You know? Oh, thank you. Are you taking the compliments for you again, Real Superior? You're not associated with that dork, by the way? It's okay. You're associated with this dork. Meaning me. I can't point to myself to make that bit work because I'm fighting Malenia. Ow! She kicked me in my face, Mom! Will you kick her right back in the face, okay? Oh my god, please. Ma'am? Do you have a permit for that? That sword is just... I feel like you need a permit for it. Is she gonna waterfowl? Maybe. Oh. What do I don't know what she's doing. Ah! We're all dorks on this blessed day. People coming here expecting good things. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Don't waterfowl. Okay, you can do it now. Don't leave me the fuck alone. Girl, stop. You need to stop. You need to not be aggressive anymore, please. Oh my fucking god. Can you just... Can you stop for 1 second? Oh my god. Oh, fuck you. I'm not gonna capitalize on that because you're gonna fucking waterfowl me. Bitch. Thank you. Bless you, Tarnished. Welcome. Ah! That distracted me, but it was fine. No! What happened? They're sneezing. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Tex. Thank you for gifting a sub. Ah! Please, let me heal. Thank you so much. My soul is weary, Malenia. Do you understand? She probably does. Oh my. I feel like... You guys ever, like, tape something really poorly? Okay, you guys ever tape something really poorly? But, like, that piece of tape is holding something important together? I feel like that piece of tape, man. Just, the adhesive is just barely... It's just barely holding it together. Your life. You don't usually tape stuff, not gonna lie. Well, if you did, you would do a bad job. Because you don't usually do it. You're switching, she doesn't even react anymore. You know. Okay, I was gonna say something, but I won't say it. Got him. Got him. Irony. Comment. She said it. You missed the mark and just the thinnest corner of the tape is holding on? Yes, exactly. We don't need trolls. Yeah, but you know... I don't know. I mean, we could ban them.
2,000 years later.
But like, whatever. At this point. I don't even have enough blood sugar to be upset about it. Do I stream often? Too often. So often it's a problem. It's funnier to see them act pathetically. Those are people too, they have to eat. What? What's people too? People? You know, people aren't always people, you know. I'm just saying. You never know. Malenia. Okay, she's gonna waterfowl, right? I was gonna say something before. Something about tape. You're actually a reptilian, you see? Don't. People can be food. Maybe we can feed the trolls to the other trolls. We shouldn't encourage the trolls to eat each other. They need good nutrition. And they're all just made out of the materials that go into making Twinkies, so not even Twinkies themselves, but like Twinkie material. And we all know that is not nutritious. Okay. Just clip my face. Can you okay, she's not gonna waterfowl until I decide that she's not, and then she's gonna do it. And we all know it. Okay, Malenia, please. You must be close to a bleed. No!
I am Malenia.
Ah!
Blade of Mikala.
Oh. Should not have been as funny as you found it. People can be food. Maybe we can feed trolls to other trolls. It's okay if he tells us the problem is the ones that never tell us they're reptilians. You lost the plot. What's going on? Chaos? Cannibalism? I don't know. I'm really struggling. My blood sugar is not returning. Usually it would have come back by now. Come on, blood sugar. Please. Do the thing. I have what in my blood? Dude, nothing, and that's the problem. High blood sugar. Yes, dude. Oh, I got 2 hits off. Well. Oh. Okay. Good start. It was accidentally good. It's like what I'm best at. Ow. Ow, my face. Okay. Okay, don't waterfowl. Okay. I'm not gonna act under the assumption she's not gonna waterfowl. There she goes. Okay, I rolled a little crooked. Okay. It's a good idea for a new genre, confused metal. I could see that. No! Hate that. No, don't. Oh. Okay, you like to know what's different from Prague? How it's different from Prague? That is true. Good start. Parley, and that was scathing. It's a little true. It's a little true. Oh god, I'm hoping. Come on. I'm genuinely thinking, like, what can I do about this? I don't know. Eat Gimli's food, eat fruit. I don't have any fruit. Eat a granola bar? I don't have that.
I am Malenia.
She is Malenia. I could quit the game. I know, I'm thinking, I don't want to end the stream early though. I'm thinking that I could, but... Eat some flour and water? Not a bad idea. It'll become pancakes in my stomach. Or it's gonna become some kind of like concrete in my stomach. And then my stomach is just gonna die.
I am Malenia.
Oh, God.
Blade of Mikula.
I'm struggling so hard. I already ate 100 pounds of flour today, though. I did. Am I okay? Nothing in my kitchen? Do I need some money? Maybe it's been like 4 streams of just this? Yeah. It has. It's probably why her blood sugar crashed. Blade of Mikula. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know what to do. You can have the $5 back if I need a little more flowers. Just end stream. No, I don't want to end the stream. I like the stream. You don't want to watch me be miserable? I don't feel miserable. I'm just like... It's just hard for me to like keep playing and talking. Because when I talk too much, then I get sweatier and then I get more lightheaded. I guess I could turn on my AC. It's not gonna cool it down though in 30 minutes. You're enjoying this? Probably have COVID. I don't think I'm sick. Or deadly premonition too. Oh yeah, that'll help for sure. Hi, Dr. Nap. Ending stream would be good. My health is most important. I mean, that would help me cool down. But the thing is, I'm still not gonna eat anything if I end the stream. So, quick chat, stop talking. It helped before when I took a break and like cooled off. Cause I'm getting hot. That's making it more difficult. Beat the Elden Lord. No soda, no AC. The camera just became unfocused. The blood sugar's also low. The camera, no, not the camera too. Oh my God. I'm trying to get my hair off my neck to be cool. Dude, that wasn't funny. I'm really stubborn and you respect that. I'm stubborn. It's the last thing I have left. Why do you think I've been fighting Malenia this long? I'm trying to get like airflow. Airflow? How about a just chatting stream? No. Podcast for 23 minutes? Well, here's something important we can talk about. Okay, this person... I think I know how their name is supposed to be said, but I'm just gonna call them Skoe. And Vase is falling. I feel like they kind of suck. What do you guys think? I've been waiting for them to like get bored and then just kind of calm down, but I feel like I'm worried it's not gonna happen. Why not eating a little bit of sugar? I don't really have a quick snack. I feel like they kind of suck. I'm like debating what to do, but they're not Pog. Yeah, that, you know, if I had to put it in words, I think you're right. Yeah, it sucks because I don't like banning people. I feel like cuz some people like they come in hot and they're like yo, look at my annoying, but like then they eventually are like, "Oh, wait, like I can actually just be normal and it's fine." You don't think they're awkward, but Vase is 100% a troll. We won't, but we do rise that blood sugar though. They're not gonna get better. That's the thing though. I have had people get better. Not like, you know, wholly and completely, but I feel like some people, they calm down and then like they can stay here and it's fine. But some people don't. I don't know. Oh, you're weird? I don't know. I don't know you. Consult Gimli? Is it you? No. Well, Bart, you're good. Am I gonna get some mods? I should at some point. You would recommend just banning? I know, that's kind of what I feel is right, but you know, I'm waiting. I'm hopeful. I want to see the best in people. You don't want to be a mod. It's you, isn't it? Hi, Collender. Hi. No, it's not you. Mute them for 10 minutes. See, but then sometimes people just come back stronger. I don't know. I don't like banning for 10 minutes because I feel like, you know, you can like ask, okay, here's what I'll do. You can change. Okay. Vase is falling in Skoe, whatever. If you guys could tone it down a bit, that would be great. Let's see what happens. If you can't, that's okay. But then you can't be here. So try your best. See what you can do. I think you could genuinely be a positive part of the stream, you know? You're sorry? No, too cute. You're good. Give them a last warning. That's what I'm doing. We're gonna try that. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you never know. You think you can change? You can change me, babe? Yeah, see. Not so much. Okay, fine. Fine. Force my hand. The other one's being quiet, though. We'll see. The banhammer has been summoned. Ah! Very good riddance, I know. It just makes me sad, though, you know? I don't believe in you? No, I'm not talking about you, Ubitronic. I'm talking about the other person. Who is now not chatting. Which is fine. Tony. I don't know. I mean, I could be more aggressive about banning people. I don't like it. It makes me feel sad. I am good at turning losers into other than losers. You were here that one time? Yeah, like it has happened. And I feel like some people really calm down and then like they can actually have a nice time with everyone. And it makes me so happy. Like I think, I don't know. Some people they realize that they don't realize that they can have fun in other ways. And then they realize it and they're like, oh, this is actually okay. Nope. Heal. Don't. Waterfowl. Okay. Whoa! Turbulent juice time!
Sneezed out 100
Bless
bits.
you.
Gross.
It's not like I didn't give chances. I definitely do. I try to just let it simmer and see what happens. I'm also very out of it today. So that's another reason why I'm like not as on top of it. Some people aren't redeemable though. I don't think anyone's not redeemable, but I was not paying attention. But you know, are they a good person to be in my stream? Not everyone does not fall into that category, no. Zero, cool, hi. You're not redeemable as cash, like those grocery store coupons? Are you an expired grocery store coupon? Your experience is this chat is incredibly trolly, but not in the way Vase did. I feel like you guys aren't trolly in the traditional sense. I feel like everyone here like rolls with the joke, which is really nice. And I love that. Like I'll start going down some weird rabbit hole and you guys are all just down to joke and it's great. I'm not Catholic, no. Saying everyone is redeemable. I say that because, like, you know, does it mean that every person is gonna be appropriate for, like, most situations in society? Like, no, but I feel like people can always change, and you can always find a situation in which someone can be okay for society. And that doesn't always mean they're gonna have exactly the same rights as everyone else, because some people can't handle that. But, you know, we hope that they can. Okay. Nope.
I am Malenia.
Nope. You love how nonsense and carefree this chat is? Yeah. Rights does not equal privileges too. Some people just want to be disruptive and drain energy no matter what. Not no matter what. Everyone has their condition. How's Jim Lee? He's okay. You can be redeemable. It's not, and it not be religious? Yeah. Captain Passive Aggressive, hello, you got one? What's green and has 3 wheels? A pickle with 3 wheels. Duh, heard that one before. Grass, I lied to you about the wheels. My answer is more correct. Hi, welcome. You don't know how it's universally true, but you think most good people used to be assholes? You can take time and introspect to develop empathy? Yeah, that's true. People can develop empathy. Captain Passive Aggressive, you ever seen a pickle with 3 wheels? Just saying. Your life might be changed forever, for the better. You got that 3-wheel pickle. That was so greedy. And so worth it. Please bleed. Malenia, you gotta be close to a bleed. She's gonna waterfowl me. Ha! Oh. Come on, girl. Enough. No! No. Hate that. Go. Why am I not running? I was holding the run. It's so painful. Elden Ring, why is your run button the worst thing that was ever made? Where's kimchi? I mean, you can buy it at the grocery store, so I assume it's there. How are you supposed to avoid the waterfowl when she's on top of you? Perfectly timed roll iframes? And there I was. I put away my cigarette while my partner looked at the crime scene. I put it on some dry branches. My foot sank. There it is. You could hear the rustle of Elden Ring rolls, the squeaking of the rats, the squeezing of the new guys. Quickly I put my face on the ground and looked down the rabbit hole. There it was. I'd finally found it. The stream of Sophiga 7, the master of Fafistic arts. Hi, Chris! How are you? Good to see you. Glad you finally made it. No, you saw a pickle with 3 wheels? If you saw a pickle with 3 wheels, you don't know who you'd be? What you'd be? You know, you would be transformed, but I really think you would grow from the experience. After watching Deadly Premonition, you thought of, like... You thought that York would what? He would say a pickle with 3 wheels? Well, that wouldn't be a good replacement for my car, now will it, Zach? He does say things like that. Ah! Okay, I bloody slashed and it didn't go off. It's just fine. Man, I can really be aggressive there. Why 3 wheels and not 4, asking for a friend? Because that's what Captain Passive Aggressive said originally. If I'd seen anything green with 3 wheels. Oh. Man, you've been following for a long time? You have. You've been around for a while. Real Superior, 5 months? Time just be flying? It sure does that. 4 wheels on a pickle? Be real, man? Yeah, you can't get more than 3 wheels on that pickle, okay? I've tried. After the 3rd wheel, it rolls away and it's gone. Those pickles are fast. 2 wheels, most of the pickle still drags on the ground, so it can't really get away. But once you add the 3rd wheel, it's gone. Off it goes. 4 wheels on a pickle in this economy, and then there's that too. You know, I can't afford those kind of wheels, you know? Derp, 1 year and 4 months, it's a lot. Okay, Malenia. 4 wheels and a pickle? Wow, you're rich men, I get it. 1 year, 10 months? Oh my god, almost 2 years. Okay, but I am gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna get more water. So I'm gonna do that. You love my hair? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Lunacy. Okay, give me like, oh, 1 second.
Two 2,000 years later.
Okay, I'm back. Jimmy's also at 2 years too. I can't risk using the toilet, not in this life. You remember your first Sophiga stream, Fallout New Vegas? Wow, that is kind of a while ago at this point, I guess. Let's talk about me behind my back. Hey, welcome back. You always think behind her back, actually, I turn around. What? And it means forward. You remember Fox photo mode? I remember that. I'd never forget that, as long as I live. Okay. I'm back. I'm a really nice, smart, independent woman who won't eat food out of pure stubbornness. I just don't have a quick snack, and I don't really want to, like fry some eggs right now. Like, give me, 10 minutes while I fry eggs. I mean, I could, but I don't want to do that. In this economy? My chair is rolling and... okay. Annoying. Okay. It's fine. She's gonna water foul. Or she's gonna do that. Waterfowl, Malenia. You'd sit here and shitpost for 10 minutes while you fry eggs? I'm not gonna do it. We're good at saying dumb things. Honestly, you guys are a great chat. I like you all so much. Okay. And you know it's true because I don't have enough energy to lie right now. May we pat our own backs? Of course. Pat your own backs, pat a dog's back. Pat a small collection of flies that you have in your window. Because I know you have that. I pressed B like 5 times. It takes energy to lie. More energy than to just talk. If you want to be convincing. A fully loaded omelet is going to take her 30 minutes. I'm not going to make an omelet. I don't like omelets. You pat your cat's backs, but they're sprinting around your house with zoomies. Well, pat them when they're done, when they're tired. Sorry, you deactivated the B button? Dude, what the fuck? You're glad you haven't been banned for sucking yet? No, you don't suck at all. What? I mean, I figure you're kidding, but still. Don't even say that.
I am Malenia,
She's Malenia.
blade of Mikola.
You don't like omelets? I don't love omelets either, honestly. Your flies are organized into a grid, perfect for patting. Guys, everyone, just pat the flies that you have organized into a grid, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just clearly you missed the homework assignment from last week. Sucking isn't allowed in this game. Come back when she's playing Hello Kitty online. Huh? I guess we're in the times of heresy. What about a half-loaded omelet? Fuck you! Ah, I died. I should have rolled away.
Blade of Mikola.
I wanted maximum greed. You're more of an apostle? No, she's Michael Sarah. She is Carrot Bridget, Blade of Michael Sarah. She's not Michael Sarah. Silly. Michael Sarah. Come on. Apostate? Oh, apostate. Excuse me. Sorry. There's just not a lot of apos words, and so I just like filled in what the ending was.
I am Malenia.
Maximum greed in this economy? Yes, please. Man, this sucks. I wish my blood sugar didn't crash. I have better Riz than Michael Sarah. It's not a super compliment, but thank you. Can we make some new ones? You like apostulo? That feels like it probably is a word in another language. If you don't beat Malenia tonight next stream, I have to wear a fedora. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have that, and I'm not doing that. Whoa, that almost got me. Okay. Come on, girl. Oh, that run. God.
I am Malenia, blade of Mikola.
Okay, is it a thing that if you run out of stamina completely while it's recharging, you can't run? Because my stamina bar was empty, and then it was recharging, and then I went to press run. Yes, I meant to tell you about that? Okay, well that explains it. Because that is so fucking dumb. It takes a little longer to recover? That's fucking stupid. You can run after a certain threshold? Why? Why is that how it works? Because they want to bully you into getting more stamina when you have so much fucking stamina already. They're like, let's just make the stamina bar worse so that it has to be bigger in order to function properly. That's so stupid. Time to recover after you lost stamina? Well, it makes sense there'd be time to recover, but like if you get like a fourth of it back, you should be able to run a few steps. I mean, you have to wait for it to be fully back. And I know like Elden Ring's not the only game that does that, but I think it's dumb in those games too. I knew it.
I am Malenia, blade of Mikola.
So you don't take baby steps? Recover stamina in this economy? It's a thing in all Souls games. I didn't notice it in Dark Souls 1. I feel like I didn't run a lot. I don't really run in these games. I find it very clunky, and so I avoid doing it. But now my strategy kind of revolves around running. So I'm doing it more, and then it's making me notice that the stamina bar sucks ass. I don't even know what my character is doing.
I am Malenia. Blade.
Having a B button in this game? What? Happy to report you finally ate? That's good, Darkstar. I'm glad. Hey guys, you've been extremely isolated from your community for 2 years and you have no idea how to find any place in society. Everything generally feels meaningless and unenjoyable. You don't have any friends. We can chill here. That is true. You can chill here. But, yeah, I mean, that sounds really hard. I feel like the best thing to do in situations like that is to think about what your goal would be. Like, what would it look like for you to feel less isolated, and then try to break that goal down into some really small steps. Like, I want to go to a store once a week where like go to like a game store once a week where people are there that like things that I also like. So like if you like games, you go to a game store. You don't have to talk to them, you just surround them. And then from there you can like maybe you go to different game stores and you see if there's one that has like a game night, and then you can say, okay, I'm gonna challenge myself to one day, I'm gonna ask like, hey, like what's this game night about? You know, like doesn't have to be those things, but just break it down into really small stuff. You're trying to do volunteer groups, but you really recognize you're not a people person. You're kind of autistic and technical. Volunteer groups is a great start, you know? Just start with small steps, because the thing is, like, I feel like in order, at least for me, to feel like I have community, it doesn't take a lot. It's more about, like, quality. So you just have to expose yourself to enough stuff, and then you'll run into the thing that clicks for you, and then that will go a really long way, and then you'll have a little momentum and you can build from there. But just try to break it down into small steps. And like the volunteering group is really good because you're interacting with people. You'll find your thing that clicks. You like people, but you really struggle to actually develop a relationship that lasts. I feel like practice makes perfect, you know? Like, I think a lot of people assume that being in relationships, like, and I mean just like friendships, any kind of relationship, is like natural, but I think everyone has to work at it, and like people don't consciously think about it, but I think it would benefit everyone to do that. And so the fact that you know that about yourself, like, that almost puts you ahead in a way, because you know, like, hey, this is something that I want to work on and get better at. Therapy can also really help. That's one of the things you could be like, hey, I want to learn how to do this better. And they can like give you some strategies to just try stuff out and see what works for you. You're talking about general relationships, friends, associates, whatever. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think a lot of people think that it's like, oh yeah, like I know how to do that. But often like everyone has like some things in their bags of tricks about like how to have relationships, just like friendships or whatever with people. But most people have a lot of stuff that they can be better at. And I think, you know, realizing that is a really good first step. But yeah, you'll you know, getting out there and doing stuff is a really good start. You just gotta find the thing that clicks and keep working on yourself in small increments. And just know that progress isn't always linear. Sometimes you take a few steps forward, a few steps back. It's all about the fact that you're trying. That's your life. Do you know what I do? Waiting Sophie streams even though you barely understand what I'm talking about, but at least you hear someone talking. I mean, you know, like, if that's where you're at and that's your starting point and that helps you get exposed to it and like get used to it, that's great, you know? However small a step you need to take it. Also, hi Aziz. You know, like don't judge your steps. Pick something that feels manageable, and if it doesn't feel manageable, cut it in half. That was some really amazing advice. Thanks for that. Well, I hope it helps, and try to be patient with yourself too. It's a really tough spot to be in. And you know what I always say? Okay, a long time ago, I thought that life of a detective is always painted gray. I didn't feel like I liked people and I tried to do various things. However, after falling down that rabbit hole and talking to Sophia in her chat, maybe I felt hope. And there you go. That's what I was really trying to say the whole time. You're great at making acquaintances, less good at making deeper relationships. That autistic life. Yeah, and I mean, like, for me, I feel like I can't keep a lot of, like, close relationships in my life because I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to, like, put a lot of effort into relationships that I have. And so I like to just keep a few. But, like, once you find people that get you, I feel like you only need, like, one or two. At least for me. Some people need more. But, like, you really only need one or two people that really get you. And it goes a long way. You're too scared of the process of trying, to be honest. That is really fair. It is hard. It is hard to change. And it is scary. But yeah, I mean, breaking things down into small steps helps a lot. And, like, even small things can feel scary, but over time, as you master those small things, it can really help build your confidence. And then you kind of get it going, get a little momentum. Even if you have a setback, you can think back and be like, you know, I did this thing that I was scared to do. And it can help you keep going for the next thing. There's a lot of rabbit holes in Detective City. Grapes? What? I have a good soul. Everyone here is welcome here, thanks to me. I try. It's important to me. I try really hard. That grape pressure conversation, that was intense. High pressure, literally. Oh, yeah. Yeah, putting a grape at high pressure. Derp. We were talking about putting a grape at very high pressure and very low pressure and what would happen to it. We got in a long conversation about it. You'll never understand what was the grape and pressure conversation. You were stunned for like 15 minutes, one of these people talking about. I'm sorry, you know? I'm sorry. You got volunteer groups to try, you just can't help feeling like you're doing it for the wrong reasons, because your motive is more for meeting people rather than trying the thing. But what else are you supposed to do? You're happy to actually do volunteer work, of course. I don't think you should be so hard on yourself. Like, the fact that you are there helping someone, that helped that person. You know, even if that's not, like, your highest priority in your mind, like, I think that's fine. And, like, the fact that you get something out of it will motivate you to keep doing it, and then you'll help more people. So, like, find the thing that motivates you and follow it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, and if it gets you exposure to more people and then you meet some friends and then you feel like, you know, I'm going to move away from volunteering, you still did that volunteer work and helped some people. So, like, that's amazing, even if you don't keep doing it. That's the reason most people do volunteering. Yeah, a lot of people do it for that reason. Like, you can do things for a large combination of reasons and you don't have to feel bad about that. Joining clubs is good for meeting people. That, you know, that can definitely work too. You would have thought the girl with so much ears would be so good at this? Huh? What? You're drowsing later, dudes. Have a good stream. Have a good sleep, a burnt. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to be like, hey, have you ever beat the peanut horse? You're going to try that at your next volunteering activity. Ignore the work. And just bother the other people. There you go. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you're doing volunteer work and you're helping people, even if you have other reasons for doing it, that's fine. We know that I have several sets of hidden ears. Anyone want to do a Discord voice chat one of these days? I still personally am stressed out by it, but if other people are not, they can do it. But it stresses me out. You just got Pizza Woman to kill the big monkey. What did you do this weekend? It's, you know, it's a thing worth bragging about. No one will know what you're saying, but it's a big deal. And I think people should know that. Okay. Doesn't usually do a quick follow-up for that. You have a lot of anxiety over joining a group voice chat? Dude, me too. You usually have a good time. You made some good friends in them. Yeah, I feel like it would probably be fine, but... Ugh. But you know, why? Usually you need someone to drag you in. You're the same. It isn't that weird. Like, you can stream, but the idea of jumping into a Discord voice chat or answering the phone scares the fuck out of you. I got over the answering the phone thing because I had to, like, basically cold call transplant patients a bunch, so I got over it, but yeah. The context of a co-op game would be fun. It really isn't, says Tex. Keeping it real. Tex does not mince words. Ah! He used to do black belt jujitsu. No. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. My brain is scrambled. It was very good. Yeah, stuff like that can really help build community. If you like that kind of thing. You think voice chatting with you guys would be fun? I feel like it'd be fun too, but I would just be so anxious. They had you cold calling patients too, but for more nefarious reasons. What? I like kind of want you to expand, but I also don't. I was the one that called you that one time. You thought you recognized my voice when you first watched my stream. Are you on the liver transplant waitlist? Ironic, because I'm the only one we've all heard talking. It's true. But I don't know. I just would be nervous. You're always anxious. You got over cold calling after working at Walmart. It'd be nice with like 2 to 4 of you. 60 people bombed in, you die. I don't think it would be too many, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 10. And I feel like even that for a call can like get really out of hand. Ironic. Oh, when was that? When did you hear me talking? Death and compliments. Oh no. I was just about to like not do this anymore, but I feel like I should do it now. Slappy has never heard my voice. And yet he understands me perfectly. Maybe he's like a lip reader, I don't know. Malenia? God, if I was close enough, that would have been neat. She is Malenia. Who was it? Oh, it was Chris. Immediate death. Okay, hold on. Chris. You know, I don't know what those letters at the end of your name are about, but they're so cool. They're like, it's like your name has an accessory. Okay.
I am Malenia, blade of
And you know what else, Chris? You know what else is a great accessory? A spear that you have that you can stab into people, and then they have that accessory. It's the initials of your full name. See, there you go. And I bet you would look super cool if you had a spear accessory. Compliment you like an old Roman gladiator, please. Oh. You fought well, Chris. But not only did you fight well, you won the crowd over, and the crowd is what decides the fate of Rome.
Farewell.
I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that they say in those kind of movies. Hey, you can't request your type of compliment? You can.
May you rest in peace.
Wow. You prefer a trident yourself? 10 out of 10 acting. I swear you're getting worse at this fight. Text, my blood sugar is so low and I'm so exhausted. Like, yeah, I'm getting fucking worse at this, okay? I'm struggling so hard just to finish the stream. I know we're overtime. I'll leave it soon. But yeah, I'm doing real bad.
Blade of Malenia.
And it's stupid because I ate a normal amount. I can invite a small group of viewers to play co-op with voice. Invite Tex first. Yeah, I'll invite Tex. Okay, another compliment for Chris. Again, in the style of a Roman gladiator. You're going to bed soon? Good night, everyone. Good night, Ubitronic. Okay, let's see. Chris. The way you killed those 4 slaves who were just trying to fight for their lives. You were so merciless, yet so artful. And as far as gladiators go, that's great. Because gladiators just kill people. Because they have to. Because they're slaves and they will get killed if they don't. Or eaten by a lion or something. Or drowned. Or starved to death. So you really did a good job at that. Good for you. Playing with me is a nightmare come true if someone has to do it. They really don't. But it did happen in history. Productive corner exploration. He's just cowering in fear after I killed his mom. Wow. It's a good quote. I must be the most eloquent speaker you know. I hope you don't know any other people. It's the only way that that's okay. What you just said. Those slaves would not kill themselves. I don't know what the historical records say about that, actually. Christopher of Christendom, thy helm of great hood is the inspiration of the youth of the Roman Empire. Yes. Agreed, of course. Hey, you made that quote? Oh, that's nice. Okay, we have to end the stream here. God damn it. Christendom? Christendom. Okay, I don't know. At this point, I don't know much. What I do know. A baby spider just flew in front of your monitor? That is the worst. I'm so sorry. Finally, good night, Elden Ring Master and chat clowns. Yeah. What I do know is that we'll be doing this on Thursday again in 2 days. And I am gonna... Okay, I don't know what I have to do to keep my blood sugar normal. I'm gonna eat like an entire rotisserie chicken or some shit. I don't fucking know. Because I ate just before this. So I'm gonna do something. We're gonna play this on Thursday. And then after that, there's one more stream next Tuesday. And I think we'll do Elden Ring again. We gotta beat Malenia. God damn it. And then I'm going on vacation. So 2 more streams after this. I said I wouldn't do a drunk stream, but at this point I think we basically got one. Yeah, I mean, I get loopy when I get really tired and or low blood sugar. Plan to have some kind of snack at hand? Maybe. We'll see. I guess I kind of have to. I don't know. Malenia was supposed to leave, not me. I was so hopeful. Okay, let's go big face. Let's enjoy the pumpkin. I feel like I could have done it if my blood sugar didn't crash. But there you go. Gimli! Jilulululai. There it is. More supersonic grapes. High pressure grapes, for fuck's sake. This again next stream. Yes! Go, pumpkin fun. pumpkin fun. Our time with this magnificent pumpkin is growing so short. Yeah. We get to see the pumpkin now. 2 more times and then that's it. You do like it? It's a fun one. It's fun for summer. It's rare that you say it, but you think you agree with Tex. Not feeling Elden Ring. I really want to kill Malenia though. Those coconuts are what you think? They're coconuts, yeah. I'm showing symptoms of Elden Ring fatigue. I am. I feel like my blood sugar is just crashing out of protest at this point. It's like, you have to stop playing this damn game. Legendary stream. Thank you, Aziz. You enjoyed this stream? Have a good one? Hell yeah, I'm glad. Alright, guys. Have good times, have good days. And, take care. I will see you all. Rest well. Thank you. Bye. I'm your favorite streamer. Oh, thanks, Chris. And you're the best goddamn gladiator I know. I don't know any gladiators, but you're #1. Okay. You'll continue the Deadly Premonition VOD and get back to you about it? Please do. It's awful. Bye all. Hope your times and days are of the utmost quality. Thank you. Take care and good night. Alright, y'all. See you guys on Thursday. With more of this shit. Ah! Alright. Take care, everyone. See you all later. Thanks for hanging in with me. Alright, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. See you later. Peace.